Hello everyone, it's Peter here, Piotr Fisner. How you doing, guys? So, today we've got a special episode. I'm not affiliated with this company whatsoever, but first time in my life I've ordered ready-made PCBs. So let's do the honors. We will talk, okay? We will talk everything about PCBs in this episode. So it's for the beginners. If you know about PCBs, it's no point pretty much to watch this video. So if you can just leave me a like button here and on off your merry way, you can say. So thank you for being, or if you can, please leave this video going. I will have one more view counted as, you know, as watched. But for those who are here, let's see what came. Okay, now one set is here, including the gel, yes, silica gel, and the second is here. It's a big one, and that's it, nothing, because I didn't order the stencil. You could order the stencil as well, and then you could pretty much have it better soldered, but it's not for every PCB worth, yes. So let's open this one, especially when you buy a SMD components type of the board, or you've designed it, or you see some design which have SMD components, so those surface mounted. But if you've got good components, yes, regular size components, it's really not worth. Well packed, I can say. Wow, well packed. We will see the quality in a wee while. Let's open the second one. Don't know why that well packed, but it's wow. For me, it's really good packaging. And here 10. So let's put this one aside. This came in this bag. Now, the main reason why I bought these PCBs, this is from Electronoops. So you can see that on this side here, Electronoops. He's got a YouTube channel, and he used this board, which you can buy for like up to 15 pounds, no more than that, but you can get it less. Depend how many you buy, depend, you know, which seller and so on AliExpress. You can get it. Yes, you can get them, I think, on Alibaba as well if you buy large quantities. But if you want to buy units, not a lot, then it's better to buy them on AliExpress. I don't know if you can get them on eBay, so don't quote me. This one is called QS-100, Quebec Sierra-100. That's a pure sine inverter, but this system here have additional features, okay, and these features are not available in that one. So here is the description of that transformer connectors, and it should fit 1-to-1 on this side, okay, and on this side is where you solder. How do I know it, you might be asking, and that would be a good question. Well, if you want to know, you would have to have schematics, because then you will know how you put this on. And as well, yes, as well, there is one thing. Please notice on this side here, you don't have names for the components, like resistors are, for instance, whereas when you will turn around, you've got. So let's say here you've got a diode and you've got a resistor, D and R, yes? So this is the place where you put from this side to the other side, okay? So then you know, but pretty much schematics are telling you that. As well, please look that this is here 220, 380 and 18 volts. is the same as you've got here. Okay, that's wrong. This is here and this is here. Oh, the other way around. I'm trying to show you, and look. Yes, so it's 1 to 1. Now you can, I think, compare it quite well. Yes, so that's how you know it. You're buying this, you know automatically by only placing the transformer where it's what. Yes. Now you need other components, of course, and I will make videos how to build an inverter, but this is the introduction video so that you know. Now there's no point for you to buy 5 of them or 10 of them. If you would like, I can, if you would comment it or contact me better through the WhatsApp or somewhere. There are contacts on my website and on the YouTube channel as well. There are links to the websites and there are contacts all over. So you can Google contacts to me and you can say that you need a one board, but that you would like to build. So then I can send you one board for the fraction of the cost which you would pay for 5 of them. Yes, so if you don't want to wait so long, or because it need to be manufactured, then it need to be sent, yes, to you, and then you'll pay like 45 quid or something for the 5 of them. Do you really need so many? I don't believe. Yes, depend on the shipping, how quickly you want to have it done. You might pay cheaper, you might pay dearer, but you know, that's what it is. And then the rest you've got in the video from Electronoob. I will attach that video in the first episode when I will be assembling this one and testing it. So I will be watching and I will be trying to do, if I'll stuck somewhere because I'm doing what he does, yes, and I don't have the same result, then I will be able to say, okay, this has an issue, and I will be able to check what the issue is and how to overcome that issue. Because keep in mind, we're talking here huge voltages and you can get killed. Yes, so don't play with it, please, because it's your responsibility, and if you will make a harm, that will be really hard on you. So this inverter is capable of having 500 watts output, but it has overprotection, overcurrent, I think short circuit protection as well. And the only downside, apart from premium price from what you would buy the cheapest one in China, which will fail quickly anyway, if you're lucky and using it least, then yes, it will last for a long time, and I know of people who are using them and they are lasting, but most of the time they are failing, and I've got them here because they are either overused, so that means the rating on them, on those Chinese ones for like 20, 30, 50 pounds, yes, it's described in the wrong way, and you think you can use up to that power, and then when you're using it, you're killing it. Yes, if you're killing the transformer here, then of course you can replace the transformer, but you need to have a lesson to not, do it again. And then you're finding that it's not efficient enough for what you need. Yes, and then you need to buy dearer one, and it turns out that the dearer one should be okay now because you took it twice more, and actually no. Yes, so I see people ending up spending 100 to 200 pounds on those cheaper ones before they are deciding that, okay, I've lost more than it was worth. So my idea is to build one, show the cost, the real cost of it, put prices down and links down, and then look for the issues I'm finding with it and describe the issues, and then we will try to overcome these issues. Yes, so there is one issue which I said, and the issue is it's consuming 20 watts of power, and I don't know why, but Ant's Great Scott YouTube channel was talking about it, and Electronoobs as well was talking about it. So we know that this definitely will be consuming 20 watts of power. It's not great, But if you've got solar system, let's say, and you've got this energy anyway, you'll spend it and you don't notice it too much, yes, unless you've got 20 watts panel like me. Now I've got now more. I'll talk about it in the next video or so. So yeah, I've got 5 boards and I need 2, okay, 2, so I can sell 3. I don't need 5 for sure. I need for myself and for a nice gentleman who donated to me 900 to 900 watts solar panels. I've picked them up yesterday and already 2 car batteries are charging, and one is 40 ampere hours and second is 95 or 8 ampere hours. It's old batteries, you know, I don't know how much charge they will have still, but anyways, they are charging in series because these panels are given 24 to 35 volts, so you need to connect them in series, so you get 24 volts on the battery and then it's safe to charge. That's not everything, but that's all you need to know for now. And this is 10 pieces PCB, okay? And you might be asking, why do I need this? That would be a really good question. This is the all-in-one component tester. You see, all component tester. So here you've got a chip. Here you've got I think display. In this place here is some few components. What they are resistors, okay, and here in this place you've got spot to test these components, okay, so those places. Now I don't know how robust it is, but from my point of view I've seen many videos and many resources online that this is a decent one, so I want to build one, and if it's a good one I can either sell it as a kit, so all the components included, only PCB, or assembled one, yes. Of course I need a wee profit on the assembled one because, come on. But you know, if I will prove it that it's a good one, yes. If no, I've wasted money on this. But from what I see, it's okay. Now what else about the PCBs I can tell you? Let me pause and let me switch to the JLPCB. You can hit the like button, by the way, if you wouldn't mind. That really motivates me to do more. And I'm signing in just now. I won't be pausing. That won't take long. I'm already on Google login because my login is through the Google. Okay, and let me share the screen just now. Okay, I'm on the JLPCB site. Let me switch to the here my order history. I've got nothing to hide. So. Okay, so this is shipped, and tracking is showing that should be delivered now. I don't think it will. Indoor sorting ready for delivery, Livingston DO. Okay, so it doesn't show. Can I take it a bit down? No, that doesn't help. This one? Okay, you can see it. Okay, now I'm not affiliated with JLPCB, but it came today, so it's on the 14th day of the recording. And I've ordered it on 30th. So you can say that 2 weeks it's taking to ship them, make them and ship them to myself. Build time 2-3 days, which to be true, you know, it's not bad, yes. If you need to do it quicker, then of course, you know, it's not the best. Here it's looking like a yellowish, yes. We've seen that it's chrome, so you know, that's the only difference, and the same here, yes. But apart from that, it's okay. I had a promotion code, so you know, I've paid much less. If I would not use the promotion code, I would pay much dear. But you know, that's what it is. I don't have more of the promotion code, so guess what will happen next time? I'll pay the regular price. But apart from that, it's okay. You know, if we're talking only price for 10 pieces is £4, total was order 20.85. Yes, so you see, it's not that bad, you know. Let's say we're talking, because that's 5, but these are bigger ones, and that's 10 because they are smaller ones. So let's say I would pay £25 for it, or 30, let's say £30. So that cost me £15, which is £1.50, and that costing me as well £15, which is, let's say, £3 per each. So I'm happy to sell it pretty much for £3. No, I don't mind. I don't need to make a lot of profit. I need to only buy an envelope and the postage for it. So probably this will be about £5. Yes, if somebody wants it, and I still have it. The first 3 I can sell for that amount, and if there would be more people asking for them, then I can print out more of them. That's the version 1.0 for me. Okay, it is version 1.1. I will be making changes to this still. One will be left the way it is and will be used the way it is, because that's proven to work by Electronoops. So thank you, Electronoops, for doing this project for us, so it's open source and we can use it and have it. And then second thing is that few changes I would like to do. First foremost, I would like to have a communication with my phone or website, so I can track down how many kilowatts were produced and so on. Yes, so I think that most of the people would like to have this feature, and that definitely I will be doing probably with ESP32, and I will tell you more about it later. But for now, I'm building version 1.0 and I want to see it working, because there are solar panels which wait for it, and yeah, that's it. Now, for those who don't know, if you work with high current, not like here with small current, you need to discharge. So now you can go and now you can order 5 volts, so 5 watts, yes, and 5W and 100R. What it is, 5 watts and 100 ohm resistor. If you have resistor which don't have, like my one, 2 pins from this side, but have one on this side and second here, you can buy 2 of them and then just turn them around and use some tool or secure it here so that you won't touch it, and then you can discharge here as well. Because where are those big caps here, if you will touch, believe me, those two, if you're gonna touch it, even if there's no power, literally you will disconnect the battery and you will have no power, it can still hold a charge and you will be electrocuted, and it will be a pain. So shorten it each time is the only guarantee that you will be fine. Okay, and you shouldn't short it with screwdriver because you're damaging capacitors. So buy this if you want to work with PCBs and with higher voltage, higher current. Please do so. That's why I'm recording this video first, and then I will be recording a video based on what Robert Murray was recording on his YouTube channel. It's an order which we need to follow. Part of it is explained here and part of it will be explained in that video. And I've said that it will take me up to 1 week to record this video, so this is the part 1. And the second for Robert Murray video will be recorded after this video, because those things are necessity for you to follow. If you won't follow, you can get electrocuted, and in some cases you can even die. Yes, so please order this resistor and don't neglect safety, because if you're gonna neglect safety, those tutorials which I'm doing here are not for you. Okay, I'm not a teacher, I don't have any school finished that I'm entitled to teach people. I can only tell you my experience, and you can do with my experience whatever you want. Yes, take it all in or don't take it at all, but it's your responsibility. So if you want to be really not electrocuted and really safe, you need to follow at least what I'm saying. Look, high voltage, yes, so yeah, that can kill. So that's it. What else I can tell you? Yes, so now you know as well that when it's written R, it's resistor. When it's written D, is a diode. And diode has a small symbol, you see like a cut at the top here. The bigger one is the resistor and the smaller one is a diode. And the diode has this rectangle with one space at the top. So that's the direction which you put in the diode, because diode has the same direction what goes on that. Now capacitors as well, look, you've got a white, this capacitor here, yes? This capacitor has white space, yes, on this side. That's a minus. That's a minus side always. And when you look at the electrolytic capacitor, you will see that on the minus side you've got a white or gray belt as well. And then you've got plus here written, yes? So those things which you really need to be careful and insert them the way they should be inserted. Shunt resistor doesn't matter, that's just a metal rod, so whatever you will insert, that's okay. Transformer, we've spoken about the transformer. These are diodes here, and diodes as well have direction. So again, where you see this small like you see those squares, well, not squares, it's rectangles. Then when you see this at the top of it, there is a small flat rectangle written as well. Then that's the same on the diode direction. You will have this belt on one side. That's capacitor. If you see capacitor here and they are rectangular one like here, it doesn't matter. The polarity plus and minus, it's irrelevant. It's only matter with those electrolytic capacitors, with those. What else there is? There is a module here which I bought. I've got these modules. When we will be assembling it, I will use, it's EGS002. Yes, I've got it. And what else we've got here which is relevant? Okay, here is a chip. It's an IC. We call them IC here. An IC, if you will look closely on this side, has a wee notch. I don't know how to call it otherwise, but it's a wee thingy on one side, and on the second, on this side, you don't see this. So here you see this. So mind to have the same like here, okay? Now it's maybe challenging to see, but at the top you can see slightly that there is something, and at the bottom is nothing. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's definitely there. So what else? U3, yes, some of them are marked, which even I don't know. That's quite interesting, because there is a U3 and we don't know which way it goes. Capacitor is fine, resistors are fine. So there is a few bits which we will need to confirm with schematics, because we don't know which way we can put it. If it's a double diode, we can put it in either way and it will be fine. If it's some IC, which is a chip, yes, and if it's a transistor, for instance, it really matter, yeah, because it either won't work or short circuit something, yes. So we need to avoid making mistakes as well. Yeah, so schematics will be needed for this. NTC. Okay, so yeah, so the rest is fine. The rest is okay. So let's say you should now be able to order yourself a resistor if you want to follow what I will be doing next. If you will have that resistor, you will be safe. If you're gonna disconnect capacitor, so you see this capacitor has a minus here. So that's what I was talking about. And that's it, guys, in this video. I know it's 25 minutes. Yes, I can't do anything, but I'm really trying to show you some value here. That's why I wanted to show as much as possible. Now, this inverter converts DC to AC. So that means you take the battery, 12-volt battery, or you can get 4 of those in series, one after another, like minus plus, minus plus, minus plus, and minus plus, and you'll have as well 12 volts. And then you can have first and last one connected to this, like 18 volts, like here. And then on the output, you should get voltage out, yes. But some of the circuitry is working the way that you need to supply the load. If you don't supply the load, it won't work. So worth knowing it, because sometimes you might see that it's not working and you just don't understand how things are working. But that's it, guys. That's it. 26 minutes. Enough is enough. But hopefully you've got some value out of it. If you did, left me a like button. Here's likes to use for that. Thank you. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.